I have a confession to make. I've never watched the MCU before. I know, how dare you? How's that possible? I'm going to be real. I've never had an interest in the MCU. I've never sat down and be like, yo, I'm missing out on not watching the MCU. I survived the peak of this stuff, man. I survived the Infinity War and the Endgame stuff and hype. And I was sitting at my couch and be like, nah, I'm good. But you know what? Let me try and change this, because the way people talk about this franchise and hype it up and glaze it, let me see if it lives up to the hype. Because the way people talk about it, it's like it's the best thing since sliced bread. So I watched the movie that started it all, Iron Man. I thought this was a good movie and a good start to the franchise. I thought Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark was absolutely amazing. I thought he was charming, charismatic, and low-key kind of carried this movie. I thought the Tony and Pepper scenes were some of my best moments in this film. I thought this movie was great in its pacing. I really loved some of the action sequences we got. I really love how restrained this movie is, because we get to see how Tony builds the suit. We get to see the prototype, and then we get to see the final version. And also, the film really doesn't have him in the suit much, which really feels earned, because when he's in the suit, those moments are really peak. But I really thought this movie raised good questions on the war economy and the war profiting, but didn't really delve in too much in that and really towed the line. And some of the discussion in this film were a bit dated. I would have loved to see Tony get questioned on his involvement more, because I feel like the film let him down too easy for my liking. But I also thought I saw the villain coming a mile away, and the villain was a bit vanilla for me and undercooked. And that last sequence, the battle was a bit meh, and that whole third act was a bit of a letdown. For me, I rate this film a 7 out of 10. I think this is a good film. It was enjoyable, it was fun, but I think maybe there's better to come. Is there better to come, or is this the best it gets? Comment below.